What's up, YouTube? We're here with Shaquille O'Neal. And what did you just do?
Top 32 YCS Guatemala.
With what deck?
Burning Abyss.
Burning Abyss? 2019 Burning Abyss?
Yeah, kick it back.
Every year, that's the top.
All right, let's get into the deck profile.
All right, so for sure, you have the tour guide. And then triple Rhino. Best card in the deck. I opted to play double Skarm and double Farfa. It's actually a really small Burning Abyss engine. And one bar, one Libic, Alec, Apologize, Seer, and Graph. I opted to play these. Most of them are bricks unless you open like 2 of them. And like Rhino is the best card you want to draw. You just start your combos off. And it works tandem with the other cards. Like I also played these guys. So as long as you open Rhino and this, you don't lose to Veiler or anything like that. Or Impermanence, which I don't think happened a lot. I also mean these guys here.
Mismatch rarities.
Have to. Actually dropped it once. Never actually hit the board again. It won the game, but it didn't do what I expected it to do. And then double Soldier. I cut a Soldier for a Veiler because I felt like the third Soldier is cloggy, and like this was actually decent against a lot of the other matchups. So I only played the one deck. And then triple Ash in the main. Apparently this card was pretty good. It actually worked out pretty good today. And those are the monsters, spells. Obviously the Foolish. I'll play double Desires, Reborn, Teleport for the other Psychics. If you actually open up Teleport and like one of these guys, you just automatically get like A or B. You automatically just get a free Dante with,
Like if you opened up 2 BAs.
yeah, but better because he works. These guys work even if you open trash with the hand traps, you still get your Dante going off. And then I opted to main triple Call by the Grave as well.
How was that?
It was actually pretty good. I was maining Twin Twisters before this, but then my model WWJD kicked in, and I talked to the J actually, Jesse Cotton, and he said that Twin was bad, so I decided to main this instead, and this was actually really good. And then the traps, 1 Order, 1 Skill Drain, and then triple Wing Blast. This card is actually hot. This card was a surprise. These last 2, triple Wing Blast and triple Finger Grouping, these 2 cards right here were actually super hot. This card like made Salomon Great almost a buy, especially when they go like Gazelle, send Spinny, and like you just get like a Farfoot and a DD Crow. And like this card against, surprisingly I played double Pendulum, so this card just set the Pendulum back like a turn and allowed me to bait out a lot of their like negates and still play through it. But yeah, these cards were amazing. That's the main. I think it was 41 extra first, I guess. I played double Dante to go along with the mat, and Beat Rice, wrong guy, purple Dante, and Virgil. I played Virgil because the Psychics are also tuners, and this actually came up once or twice where you need to spin a monster, and the draw effect comes in handy. I also played Browneck, but this actually never got dropped. The Nightmare package, 1 Phoenix, Cerberus, and Unicorn. One of the cards that this actually got dropped a lot. And 1 triple Burst Dragon. This card's actually not bad. Deco Talker. That card's actually broken. And then I played both Boral monsters for games, and the best card on my side was, extra deck was Construct. This card was the Stone Cold Nuts. This card actually won me so many games, it was ridiculous.
You should literally play 2014 deck. Via Shadalls from 2014.
You gotta kick it back. WWJD, start off with the Shadal engine. So this basically went in almost every matchup. Against Sky Striper, it's a free Construct, it's a free draw, and a free like back row pop. Against Salmon Grade, it's the same, like draw and a back row pop, and it's a free body that if they stop, if you attack it to the Sunlight Wolf and they use the Balance effect, the attack goes through and it just kills it then. They just take 1,000 instead of, it actually came up, it was actually hot. And Twin Twister, this card's actually not that great. You're 100% right with that, Jesse. WWJD. That's the motto. What would Jesse do? And I also play the Kaijus, one Godarla, Kumungus, and Gamma Steel. Yeah. I think I should play more of these guys. And the last cards were Double Ogre. I decided to side these because I main decked the E-Teleport too, and it came up where I E-Tele and just sat in the defense, and it worked out. And then double Banquet Tops. This card was actually, in theory, this card was good. I just never drew it, never summoned it. And that is the profile. Any questions?
Yeah. Let's talk about some of your matchups. What did you think was your best matchup for this deck?
100% Salmon Great.
Salmon Great? Why? Any particular reason?
I feel like their starting board wasn't that great, and a lot of their cards doesn't do anything to summon a Dante. If they rage it, I still get my add back. And the same thing goes with Beatrice, and if they negate it, I still get my add back, and 25 is bigger than a lot of their monsters they can summon. Same thing as Pendulums. I played against 2 Pendulums, and the 25 was just huge. Just crash, and you could just end up clearing the boards. It was just amazing.
What do you think was your worst matchup?
Surprisingly, Sky Striker.
Did you play against a lot of Sky Striker this event?
2. Round 1, and in top 32, so... Those were...
Lost to the world champion, right? Galileo?
At least I lost to someone pretty good. Other than that, what else was pretty good?
You got to play against Trickstar. That was pretty free.
Oh, that was a buy. That was a straight up buy. Thank God I played that in the bubble. Thank God. Orcus is kind of scary, but that deck is also a buy-ish. There's just a lot of decks that use the graveyard because of this card, Fiend Griefing. It just sends them back like a full-on turn. And like Wing Blast, because it doesn't destroy, it just gets rid of a lot of problematic cards.
How's your Thunder matchup?
Surprisingly, I only played 1, and I 2-0'd him. It was pretty decent, but I opened the optimal hand game 1, and at game 2 I opened like I even better head, so it all worked
Shit
out.
all fusion.
Yeah, he did the whole Dark Matter play, and then I ripped the shit all fusion for turn, so it was like fusion.
Wait to kill the Goliath, right?
No, Kaiju the Goliath, Shadal Fusion. That got rid of Shadal Fusion, drew a card. I think I drew Soldier, and it was Soldier Beal. That's called Shadal. So it was like, Soldier, and like a Dante because the 2 level 3s, and just end up clearing the board from there.
Is there any ratios you might change with the deck, or like cards you might take out, want to put in?
Cards I'll probably cut would be Vanity Screen. This card was not the greatest, but it was good in theory, just... A lot of people have a lot else to it. I might just move it to the sideboard and just main a lot of other cards. But this card right here was... The times I drew it, I mainly like pitched them off in the Nightmares, or it just sat in my hand. The one time I dropped it was because it was against Pendulums, and it was because my hand was pissed. But like he couldn't do anything, he couldn't out it, so it worked out. He couldn't draw the poison, so it worked out. But other than that, this card was just subpar for the weekend.
Did you ever want Trisbania?
Trisbania? Not really, no. I didn't really play against a lot of backer decks other than Sky Striker. Maybe against Sky Striker, Trisbania might be a better card. Might cut it over the Triple Burst Dragon, because this card only came up against Sky Striker. But I feel like Trisbania might be a better card against that deck. But I would have to talk to Jesse, because it is basically... What can I say? This is essentially the deck I played in 2015 with a handful of changes in this new age. It's amazing.
Minus 2 seers, 2 graphs.
Essentially, Rhino kind of gets you there, but it's not the same. There's times where you do want really a second graph and the second seer, but like
I'm sure it's a lot of the time.
There are it can get you there. And the only thing I would probably fix is my side deck and maybe some other main deck cards. Probably some more cards for Striker.
Shoutouts?
Shoutouts? Probably Jesse, Furman, the Siobhan Roy over here. You have to say the full name.
He also topped.
Yeah. And, Asala. Congratulations to Asala.
I really want to forget Asala.
I hope he wins this one. Or if the only man to come second. The only man to win an event but not win. That was pretty fun.
Yep. Win in the
All right.
finals, but not be a champion.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
No worries.